Hello everyone, welcome to JJ Reviews. On this episode I'll be doing a quick look at the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge in 2019. My old phone, I currently now have the Note 8, but this S6 Edge for me worked perfectly fine when having it. How it worked was very fast. It was a 2.1 gigahertz CPU speed, which was quick for this phone. I had no problems using it, and obviously as well with that it had a standard battery capacity of 2600 milliamps or mAh. That fast charging capabilities, which I found on a 10% charge left. When connecting it on charge, it took roughly an hour and 31 minutes to be precise. So it does charge very quick without a fast charge and just a normal charge, like what Samsung say, don't always do it on a fast charge. Let it at least once every month do it on a standard slow charge. But on the standard slow charge with this phone, it takes just over 2 hours, 2.5 hours. But I do recommend doing that at least once a month to do a slow charge on your Samsung devices at least once a month. If your Samsung phone don't have fast charging capabilities, then obviously you've just got the standard charge itself. But this Samsung 6, as you can see obviously at the top left, there is where I did drop it. I did keep this phone in very good condition. Obviously you can see all fingerprints when you lock it. Normal just use. But the phone still looks very good. For me, it runs perfectly. The only problem that I heard from people with this S6 Edge is the fact of the battery used to die quite quick, which you find on most Samsung devices, where when you charge it to 100%, it's not that long until it straight away goes down to 99%. I have that on my Note 8. It does drop down very quickly, like that. But all in all, for me, this Samsung runs very well. I haven't got any problems. Obviously, this phone has been wiped now, because obviously this ain't my main phone, but it was just a quick video just to show you the S6 in 2019. You can see in settings, about status, software, Android version 7.0 at the moment. So Nugget. Yeah, for me it runs well. You've obviously got that edge display, so when you slide with the edge panels you can use. And as well, another feature they added with the S6 Edge is when obviously you have it activated, when you lock it and if a message comes through when you've got it flat, you can see at the bottom of, like on the side, you can see it light up, edge lighting, which obviously notifies you obviously if a message has come through, which is a cool addition for the phone, for people that obviously don't want to leave their phones lying like that and prefer like that as privacy. Instead of just the normal vibration, you'll be able to see here a little LED light up on the screen. For me, in 2019, before getting my upgrade phone, this ran perfectly fine for me. I had no problems watching YouTube videos running 720 to 1080p perfectly fine. When looking on the internet, there was no lag, no issues. Will I recommend this to people still now if they want a cheap second-hand phone? I don't think these phones go for too much now. I still think at least at least over £100, but under 150, round about that sort of minimum to maximum price. But yeah, I definitely think this phone's worth it. I know, obviously, yeah, the battery, that does cause a bit of a problem for some, because a lot of it nowadays, with all these new phones, is you want to always have a good battery life on your phone, because people always complain, oh, it's going to die, it doesn't last that long, all these other problems. But I've not had no problem with this. It's, for me, it feels weird holding this phone. It may look a little bit bigger on here, but when comparing it to like a Note 8, the size is a lot smaller. When you see me at the start of the video, I'm doing that, sliding up to try and obviously bring up the apps, because I'm so used to it on my Note 8, sliding up or down to bring up the apps page like this. But this is a 32GB internal storage. I don't think you can add an SD card to this. No, I think this is I think you can get a 32 or a 64GB model. Obviously I went with just the standard black colour, but the Edge version, I was going to go with just a normal S6, but for me, I thought the S6 Edge looked more cooler. And obviously you get those little added touches with the edge lighting at the edge panel, so if you want to text your so obviously like that, where you can quickly access any apps. Obviously you can customize whatever ones you want to have. But this is still a very good phone, still now. Sorry for obviously the fingerprints, and obviously there's damage, physical damage to the phone. In the top left corner, it fell out of my pocket at work, obviously onto the concrete floor. But it hasn't done a hell of a lot of damage to it. It only damaged that top left corner. People obviously have had much more worse that I've seen and still use their phones with the whole phone's cracked. But it's not a terrible damage. But if you want to get a second-hand phone, if you're looking for something cheap and cheerful, obviously not too cheap, but something that's within your price range, I would definitely recommend going for the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge. The only thing I would obviously give you a heads up on is the battery life ain't great on the phone. It's still good, don't get me wrong, it can fast charge very quickly, but obviously it has its disadvantage with it does drop, especially if you're out and about using mobile data. But I hope you guys enjoy this video of the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge in 2019. This phone did come out, I don't know if I did say, it came out in April 2015. So about 4 years ago. But I hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment on whatever phone you would like me to do a review in 2019. Don't forget to leave a subscribe to stay tuned for more videos I do, and I hope to see you guys all in the next video. Take care.